got a lot of hate comments, especially from younger men, and not just calling me a heretic, although there's plenty of that. We're talking about attacks on my appearance, my masculinity. My favorite one a while back called me a high body fat, low muscle human cancer, which is like clinically mean. But here's the thing, I kind of get it because I used to be a whole lot like them. I know what it's like to be steeped in patriarchy and purity culture, to be shaped by toxic ideas of masculinity. And I can tell you exactly what was going through my head when I was judging others the way that they are judging me. There's this idea from Judith Butler that gender isn't actually a thing. It's an imitation of an imitation of an idea. When we try to be masculine or be feminine, all we're essentially doing is copying other people who are also copying other people, who are copying a myth of what it's kind of supposed to look like. And because that myth isn't a real thing, it's unstable. No one can ever actually be it, which causes this deep gnawing insecurity under all of it. We're never fully enough because how could we be? We're just dressing up in other people's clothes, trying to fit in. So out of that insecurity, we police each other. We say, "You're not masculine enough. Do better." Which is why trans folks are such a threat to the whole performance, because they're not imitating right. They reveal how fragile this whole thing actually is. And when I was at my most toxic, that instability was running the whole show. I was terrified that I didn't measure up because I didn't, because you can't. But the antidote was never becoming masculine enough. It was being with people who saw me and who said, "You are who you are, and that's enough. You are absolutely worthy of love with your less than sculpted body. The fact that you're way more into musicals than football. The fact that you don't like walking on grass without shoes on." And through their acceptance, I learned to accept myself. That egoic drive to perform masculinity started to lose its grip. It didn't disappear, but I'm not nearly as stuck. So now when I see those comments online, what I really see is like a kid wearing someone else's clothes, terrified that we all might notice that they don't fit. And it is a whole lot easier to hold compassion for that.